Darren Midgley is the CEO of Sunraysia Community Health Services, and Tendai Zingai is a Health Promotion Officer with SCHS. They are two of the driving forces behind Mildura's first ever Sexual Health and Wellbeing Expo. Let's talk about it. Together, they're leading a free 2-day event designed to spark real conversations, break down stigma, and make sexual health education inclusive and accessible for everyone in our region. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you. Darren, this is the first event of its kind in Mildura. Why was it so important for Sunraysia Community Health Service to take the lead on this expo?
Look, sexual health and well-being is a really important issue for all people of all generations. As you said, we all do it, or we all aspire to do it, but it's not just about sexual health and disease. There is much more to it.
So we've got so many topics that are going to be at the expo. We've got menopause, consent, sexual safety. There's going to be a lot of different types of topics, not just about sex. It's a whole holistic event that everyone is welcome to and should come along.
Now, I know some listeners at home, Tendai, are going, they're talking about sex on the radio. Sexual health can still be a pretty taboo subject, especially in regional communities. What role do you see this event playing in breaking down that stigma?
Yes, so I think this event will definitely be eye-opening into seeing an event that is safe and inclusive, and just also we've got guest speakers coming from Sydney, we've got from Melbourne as well. They are lead experts in their fields, so just that in itself would just make them feel a bit at ease, and it's not just talking about sex, it's basically everything to mental health as well, and just consent and all the topics of sexual health and well-being.
From my understanding, we seem to be lacking a little bit in education in regional towns. I know access for sexual health is a little harder to get than in the city, particularly for younger people where, they don't want to go to their local GPs because they don't want their family to know that they're active, all sorts of things. What are some of the numbers around STI infections for rural Australia, particularly in our patch?
Some of the numbers, so in Mildura, we're actually the lowest rates of cervical screening in Victoria, and we've got the highest teenage pregnancies in Victoria as well. So those statistics are very, I'd say not alarming, but they're just not as where we want to be. So I'm hoping this expo can bring awareness, and you can get information, access to local services, ask questions to the organisations that are there, so you can get more of an idea of where they are, and when you need help, where you can go.
How do we compare to other towns? Is the issues more prominent here, Darren?
Yeah, they are. They're a big issue in our community. As Tendai said, we have a higher than acceptable rate of teenage pregnancy.
Yeah.
We have screening rates that are much lower than they need to be to detect and manage STIs within our community. So sexual STIs, a disease prevalence and management is an important aspect, but this expo is more than just that. This is an expo for everybody across all generations. And I'd like to point out that, for older people, for married couples who might be having issues, this is a great information opportunity for them. We do have a guest speaker, Mark Burton, coming, who's going to be talking about beyond the bedroom and creating intimacy that feeds into relationships. And intimacy is a very important part of maintaining relationships for couples and people in all regions and communities.
It's great that you're covering all these sort of aspects, because I think a lot of people, when we do talk about sexual health and various issues about that, it seems to be focused towards young people a lot, but it continues throughout our entire life, and there is a lot of mental health associated with it, lots of various different things, and you've brought together such a wide range of partners, from Headspace to Monash Rural Health to Thorn Harbour Country. What does that collaboration mean for the community?
That collaboration means a lot. I think just collaborating with different people from different areas really builds the strength of the community, and knowing that people can come together for such an incredible event for the community, by the community. So I think that is amazing. Yeah.
This morning we're speaking with Dara Midgley, Chief Executive Officer, and Tendai Zingai, Health Promotions Officer of Sunraysia Community Health Services. They've got a great event coming up tomorrow and Friday. For young people especially, how do you create a safe and respectful space to talk about things like consent, relationship and identity?
So for the young people, we are doing on Friday. It's actually Friday the 5th of September.
Oh, Friday 5th of September.
Yes,
My apologies.
Then the community day is Thursday the 4th of September. So for the Friday, we are having it at Mildura Sporting Precinct. So it's a very safe and nice environment for them to come and listen to all the speakers that are coming. We're making the environment very fun, very lighthearted, nothing too serious that will scare them away. It's a very great day that you get information, but you get some free goodies. You get key rings, badges. You can make badges. There's so much amazing stuff. We even have a photo booth coming. So it's going to be, you're learning something, but I want you to remember it being a nice event, a fun event, but you're going home with information.
And I guess if you're going with, whether you're a teenager or an adult, you're going with, friends or partners or lovers, you've got that fun environment there, hopefully sparking very normal, honest, open conversations will lead to some great positivity and hopefully stop people getting all their information on sexual health and well-being from TikTok.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I think one of the important things that we really want to spend a little time talking with our youth about is understanding affirmative consent in relation to sex and relationships. It's a really important factor, and particularly in light of the high rates of teenage pregnancy in our community.
Yes, yep.
I know some people might say that having events like this, isn't it promoting and encouraging people to have sex?
That's interesting. And my response would be no. We're all sexual people.
Yeah.
Right through the lifespan, we all are sexual. We seek intimacy. So sexuality is a part of human nature. I think what's important about this event is the opportunity to explore that, to break down some of the myths, to share information and inform people so they can make informed decisions and manage some of the challenges that they'll face along their sexual journey.
Well, it's been wonderful chatting to you both. And for those people who may not know, the Sunraysia Community Health Clinic, they do offer free condoms and sexual health items there that perhaps you may be too embarrassed or don't have the funds to purchase them. So all teenagers, regardless of race, gender identity, adults of any age, you can pop into those things, go into the bathrooms and get yourself some devices that will greatly help your sexuality and keeping yourself and your partners safe, and you don't have to be embarrassed about speaking to anyone. So that's a great initiative that you both provide.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's going to be a great event coming up. Could you remind us again the dates for this fantastic expo?
The dates are Thursday 4th of September at Powerhouse Place from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that is open to the community 18 plus. And then we've got Friday the 5th of September for the schools in Mildura.